Hello guys, my name is Isaac Flores and today I'll be discussing explain how it works using methods and parameters for our intro Java class. So we start off in Dr. Java, which is an integrated development environment that allows us to write Java programs and to visualize the output of the code that we are writing. So we'll start off with line code 9, which commands or calls for the creation of a new world and with its name W. Then our following line is calling for a turtle, which we name T, with the syntax new turtle, calling the class turtle to create our new turtle for us. So this file that I'm working with, or class that I'm working with, is called it's called single triangles, or one triangle, I'm sorry. And essentially what this line of code, T draw triangle, will do, will essentially will draw a triangle for us with the sides of 100 units. So we'll go ahead and compile and check that it actually does draw the triangle for us, which it does. Now, more interestingly, this draw triangle method is one that I added to our turtle .java file, or our class turtle, and I did that using this code, which is in our book. And essentially, we start off by specifying our method, draw a triangle, with the parameter using a variable called side length, right? And it's just essentially how big you want your triangle. Now, methods are super useful, right? Because it allows you to condense a line of code into a bunch of lines of code, or a bunch of steps into a single step, right? So we see that this method called draw a triangle is composed of 6 steps, with the first message telling the turtle to move forward, whatever the specified variable is, to turn 120 degrees, and again move forward, again the side length that we choose, turn 120 degrees, and complete a triangle for us, which we saw that it did in our class called one triangle. Now, if we're going to be doing like a repetitive process, or we want to just essentially create a bunch of triangles, an easy way to do it is by using a for loop, which is just an automated way of just doing iterations, or going over the program with maybe different values for a certain parameter. So multiple triangles is essentially what we just spoke about, but now adding a for loop which has three parameters that we must specify, and starts with the interval I equals 0. That's where you want your loop to start with, and then the second parameter specifies until how many loops you're going to be performing, and then this I plus plus is just telling the program to move one value up every time you do a loop. So we specified here I. So whenever I equals 1, then our triangle will be size 20, and then when I equals 2, it'll be 40. I equals 3, it'll be 60, and this will do it all the way until I is less than 10. So I guess until I is 9, right? And when we run this program, we'll compile it and then run it, we see that it allows us to do this really repetitive process really easily. So we get our 9 triangles. All right, guys. Well, that's all for me. Please go ahead and comment, and any feedback that you guys might have or questions. Thank you for watching, guys. You guys have a good one.